Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Are we live? Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. How you do it, y'all? A little much. Alright, what's the volume? Volume, volume, volume. Yo, okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. I'm just testing out the volume because I know the other live stream, the volume was all effed. See what we can hear the sound. Yo, okay, guys, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Just testing out the volume. Not bad. Volume is okay. Can hear it. Woo, 3 viewers. Let's get on it here. Okay, so guys, the video that started it all. So let's go to all the videos, latest, oldest. All right, let's go through. Look, guys, how many videos I have about growing new teeth, guys. 1 million videos. So we're going to be doing a compilation. Two years ago. I don't know how long this live stream is going to go, but at least when people look at it later. Okay. So you guys can see, here coconut oil for quite a long time. Let's see. 7 years ago, I was talking about coconut oil. I want to show you guys when I first started doing the coconut oil pulling. Where is it? Parasites, all that. So this is some of my videos from before. Okay, here we go. Look at this. 9 years ago. 9 years ago.
Hello, this is Roxy, and I'm here to talk to you guys about coconut oil pulling. And I've been doing this now for at least a few months, and I really feel like it's making a difference in my life, and especially in my gums, the health of my gums. They've lightened up in color, they feel healthier, they feel stronger, and I just love coconut oil, so I say why not put it on everywhere. So basically, what I recommend is that you guys do this before bed. Go ahead and brush your teeth. Sometimes I even brush my teeth with coconut oil. I put a little on there and I just brush my teeth with that, and I feel like that's adequate. That's great. Just having that coconut oil seeping on your teeth at night is awesome. So basically what I'd recommend is get some really good coconut oil. And I'm always a supporter of Dr. Bronner's because they are great. They support GMO labeling. They really look out for the people. And you can really just smell that the coconut oil is really good quality. I can smell the coconuts. If you can't smell the coconuts, then it's probably processed. Make sure it's cold pressed. extra virgin. This is an example of one, but there is a lot more out there, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to straight take a sip out of it because this is my own personal bottle, and if you're sharing with other people, maybe put it in a little container. So you want to have enough in there to not completely fill up your mouth, but you want to have enough to at least saturate everything, because eventually it's going to start bubbling up. So what I recommend is take a sip, get it in your mouth, really swish it around there. And this is really big for me, you guys, is I recommend going and actually laying down, or just sitting down, laying down, focusing all your energy into your mouth. Pour healing into your mouth, pour love into your mouth, and eventually you'll actually start to feel the pulse. You'll start to feel the pull of the coconut oil, and that's when you really know it's working, because all your energy is directed towards that. Even when we have a thought, that takes energy, that's a vibration. So if we can direct all of our thoughts towards healing and goodness and love, then that will be the state our body will be in. So I recommend doing it for at least 20 minutes. If you can, the longer the better. You will notice the bubbling, it starts to bubble up, and that's when it starts to get hard, because it starts to fill your mouth and it starts to get a little uncomfortable and weird. And then spit it out, because potentially it could be pulling out toxins, and you don't want to swallow those toxins. If you do want to swallow some of the coconut oil, I recommend doing it in the beginning, not after 20-30 minutes. Spit it out and pretty much go to bed, and to try to do this every single day. And definitely after a few weeks you will notice a difference, and after a few months you will notice your gums and your teeth just feeling amazing. So to your health, guys. I've also heard sesame oil is a really good way to go, because it's more of a warming oil, because it's in an Ayurvedic sense. So I'm going to try sesame oil next, but right now I'm all about the coconut, and it feels great, so I'm doing it. Cheers.
Alrighty. So let's go back. Okay, so that was cool, because that really was an explanation of the coconut oil pulling. Okay, so let's go to videos popular. Let's go to the video that started it all. And so that video was like 7-9 years ago, whatever. And now this video, I didn't expect it to really get popular. I a lot of times just use my YouTube channel as a way of, kind of people, what's going on in my life. All right, let's get this bigger while I pull it up. What up? All right, so anyways, what's going on here? Oh, right here.
The all-new.
So yeah, I was just posting this video because I started growing teeth, and people got really into it. This video's got like 50,000 views now. All right, so this is the original story of growing new teeth, and then it came from 5 years ago. So we're talking about 2021. I posted about it, but it happened like 2020, 2018, 2019. All right, so here's the original video that people love and went crazy on about when I started growing new teeth.
What is up, YouTube world? It's your girl Roxy, alive. Woo. Today I want to talk to you guys more about regrowing my teeth. I have one tooth that I was forced to pull out, and I just thought, you know what, I don't want that metal crap in my tooth. I don't want some fake thing in my tooth. Like, it seems like having metal in your body is just not the right way. So I just said pull it out and I'll just see what happens, you know. And so I was coconut oil pulling with my different types of coconut oil. Right now I got the 365 brand, definitely organic, unrefined. And I was getting religious about doing the coconut oil pulling. I was basically doing it twice a day for as long as possible, maybe like 30 minutes. And I noticed that my wisdom teeth started coming back, and I've actually got all my wisdom teeth pulled out, and then they started growing back. So I guess there is a second set of wisdom teeth coming through. So that's kind of crazy. I'm gonna go get x-rays, and I'm gonna post up the picture of my x-rays to show you guys that all my wisdom teeth are growing back, even though they were all pulled out. And then this spot here with my little missing tooth.
All right, let me stop that real quick. Just because there's a video where I have shown my little wisdom teeth coming out. So let's go back to my channel. Oh, YouTube. Okay. So I don't know. I guess I just want to show you guys real quick that video. Roxy, here we go. Roxy G TV. Thanks guys for tuning in. There might be 3 people in here, 2 people. So I'm pretty pumped, y'all. Okay, so if you look here at my videos, guys, I got like at least probably 40 about this subject. So that's why I'm making compilation videos so we can kind of go through what's actually important versus what's not important, because I have videos out there that go on for 15 minutes about one little thing. All right, where's my x-ray, y'all? So you can see I have all these different videos: red light therapy, coconut oil pulling. All right, let's get it here. We're going to show you some good ones though about the ultrasound device. Everyone's obsessed with the ultrasound. All right, here we go. I got an x-ray and there's like a dot. There's a dot down here by the wisdom teeth. Someone actually sent this in, another user. They actually noticed these extra teeth. So down here I have one, down here, up here, and a dot in the corner. So you can see the bottom, there's something going on, like a little black dot going on with those x-rays. Anyways, let's continue.
Missing tooth. Basically, right next to it, there's a little tooth coming through on my gum area.
back. Oh shit, it hurts. Okay. Let me fix my camera.
I got some metal fillings. I don't like it. It sucks. I honestly want to get all these pulled. All this shit pulled. If my tooth regrows, I'm going to start pulling my teeth out one by one, to be honest. And then just
Okay, don't do that. No, don't do that, guys. Video capture. Hey guys, I'm trying to get my video back up right now, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Delete. I'll just keep on keeping on. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys the video where I was showing my tooth, because I know people already wanna see the tooth. Let's see where this video is. You guys can see I got a lot of videos. And this one I'm showing the tooth is kind of recent. Oh, the lag's only like 5 seconds behind right now, guys. Alright, where is my tooth video? Oh, it's when I cut my hair. My hair was shorter, yeah. Y'all, there it is. Okay. Alright. See what we can. Alright, sorry, guys. F the skip it, skip it. Alright.
I'm on a roll with. What is up, my YouTube world? I'm on a roll with videos today. So, guys, I think I figured out how I can show you guys my tooth. Okay, I got the light. So, who's ready to see my tooth? Alright, but the reason why I haven't posted anything about my tooth is because look at this, guys. See all this crap? Alright, it's embarrassing. Okay, who's ready to see my tooth? Who's ready?
Alright, guys, let me try to zoom in here. I gotta move this over and then try to like zoom. But that's big.
Alright, that's where it's missing.
Why can't I zoom? Oop. Alright, sorry guys. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, so let's see if we can get it bigger. It's a little bigger. Here we go.
Alright, it's embarrassing. Okay, who's ready to see my tooth? Who's ready?
I'll try to point at it with the mouse.
That's where it's missing. And there it is.
Beep. Oop.
Okay, hold on. Coming closer. Guys, it's just embarrassing when people see my real face and stuff. But you know what? This is me.
Right there, you can kind of see it. Oh, right there, guys. Right there, you can see that little white piece. Oop, right there, guys. Let's see if we can make it bigger. Do zoom. What do we?
It's there, but it needs to go back. It was going up, and then it started going to the side, like.
Oop. Right there, you can see it, guys. zoom in a little better on this. See? Alright, let me see if I can pull my video back in. I don't know what happened. Oh, there I am right. Oop. Alright, let me delete this video. Alright guys, I'm still getting into this live streaming, but I'm doing a lot more live streaming. Because it's fun to hang out with you guys. Okay, so there's that me showing the video, showing me your tooth, showing guys my tooth.
Regrow a new set of teeth. There's 3 factors in how to grow your teeth, guys. Number 1, coconut oil pulling. That's key. And you gotta do it like religiously every freaking day. Number 2, sleep. Okay, babies who grow their teeth, they're getting like 14 to 17 hours of sleep a day. And the day that I got a lot of sleep, I slept in the one day, it was a while back. I woke up and there was a tooth sticking out right there. And ever since I haven't been getting sleep, it's not really sticking out right now. So the sleep is key. So I'm gonna experiment with trying to get a lot more sleep. Just get on a better schedule with that. Number 3, immune system. You gotta be boosting your immune system. So you cannot be eating any sugar or any bad food. So, and obviously vitamin C and garlic. If your body's sick, it's not gonna regrow the teeth. So your body, you have to be in the mindset of being a child again. You have to be in the mindset of being a little baby who's getting a lot of sleep, getting a lot of love and attention, a lot of good nutrients from the mom. Oh, probiotics, that's probably a key. Probiotics. And then one other thing I just want to say, I guess the 4th thing is this black stuff. This is like fulvic. And then also you got your coconut charcoal. That kind of stuff to clean out your teeth, rinse out your teeth is good. I really think there's something about this black water. It's got trace minerals. So if you give your body all the minerals it needs, you give your body sleep, you give your body vitamin C, and lots of love and belief. Just believe it, guys. Believe that your teeth are going to regrow back. If you put a piece of metal in your tooth, then you're basically telling your tooth, no, I'm good. I'm going to use this metal. I don't need you to regrow. So you're just going to have to deal with having a missing tooth for a moment and just regrow your teeth. It could take like 2 months. It could take 6 months. I have a tooth already growing out, so it's taking a while, but I have to set up the right environment in order for it to grow. So I'm going to really kick hard and really go for it and regrow my tooth because there's no...
Guys, so I made 3 comments there. That video was from 5 years ago, and that was my basic understanding of what I needed. So I said nutrients, sleep, and then I mentioned the coconut oil pill. I still believe those 3 things, hardcore. I slept so many, guys, I don't sleep. I don't think you realize I don't really sleep. So for me to sleep like 12 hours, all of a sudden my body kicked in, and I had been basically fasting. I hadn't really been eating. I was sick. I had a parasite. There's all these factors that forced me to be like crazy healthy. I was, just taking like spirulina. Here we go. Spirulina, shout out to my spirulina people. Dude, just chew this up. I ran out, but it's like algae. It's food, guys. It has every nutrient. Just want to make a shout out to spirulina. So I still believe at this point, the only thing I don't like how I said though is you should take your teeth out. So I don't like that part. Hopefully I can like remove it or something, but really you got to keep your teeth as long as you can, guys. Soon we'll be able to regrow teeth, but until then, just really keep your teeth intact. Let's see what else I gotta say.
Everyone else on YouTube right now that is talking about regrowing their teeth. So I'm going to be that person, and you can believe.
So when I made this video, no one was talking about growing teeth, but now there's like all these dentists like, hey guys, there's a drug now in Japan that can grow teeth. But these people before were like, what? No, no, like that's impossible. But supposedly dentists have always believed we can regrow teeth, but they didn't really want us to know because They wanted us to come to the dentist, pay $2,000, $3,000 to $10,000, and just go like they're effing up our teeth, guys. You don't just have arm problems and then they remove your arm. You know, it doesn't make any sense. Continue.
Believe me or you cannot believe me, but I will show you the results as it goes. But I can tell you right now, I'm regrowing 5 teeth in my mouth right now. Teeth they said that weren't going to regrow. So, boom, boom. Alright guys, I'm feeling good. I'm experimenting with my diet.
Okay, guys, so I said I was doing 5 new teeth. Basically, it's true. I still feel the teeth coming through. But real quick, I want to mention mewing. You want to keep your tongue in between your top jawline, and that actually expands your jawline because people are getting very crowded teeth. And so that's why the tooth started like growing to the side, because if you don't replace the tooth with another tooth, then basically you're not gonna be able to have expansion of the jawline because of the teeth or fake tooth. All the teeth are gonna start kind of coming in. So mewing is definitely important. You guys have heard the story.
And I'm gonna let you know more awesome stuff, more health related stuff. Check back and please subscribe. Boom, boom, just click it, subscribe.
That's the only time I've ever asked for subscribers in my life. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, I think for the next video, I want to play you guys the dentist talking about us growing new teeth, just so we can remember that that is happening. So this one is like,
while on a lot of people's faces, literally a drug to help regrow teeth, is about to start human trials. Japanese researchers are going to be using this drug on 30 men who are missing at least 1 molar. The IV treatment suppresses a protein which prevents teeth from regrowing. They've tested it on rats and ferrets. They found no notable side effects. So here we go. Think about the impact that this may have. More than 150 million Americans have at least 1 tooth missing. Almost 40 million Americans have no teeth at all. Joining us now, Dr. Joe Willardson, a reconstructive
40 million Americans have no teeth at all. Guys, want to shout out to my Indian people, any of my Indians out there?
And cosmetic dentist. Good morning to you. Is this a game changer?
It absolutely is. We've been asked for a long time by our patients, when are they going to start to regrow teeth? And now it's starting to finally come to light. I think that what's going to happen is it's just going to really progress dentistry even further. Like you said, there's so many people missing teeth, whether it's from medications or bone loss or disease. This really changes the way that we as dentists will look at how we do dentistry.
Tell me a little bit, Dr. Willardson, about the science behind it, how we got to this point, and how soon we are from this being available.
Sure. The thing about it is we'd always heard in the industry that teeth are going to be regrown. We really have not known how, whether it was going to be stem cells.
We've always known how that teeth are going to be regrown. So this is the dentist guys. They've been keeping this from us for a long time. They didn't tell us that they've known. Let's play that again.
It's heard in the industry that teeth are going to be regrown. We really have not known how, whether industry that teeth are going to be regrown.
Science behind it, how we got to this point, and how soon we are from this being available.
Sure. The thing about it is we'd always heard in the industry that teeth are going to be regrown. We really have not known how, whether it was going to be stem cells, whether it was going to be monoclonal antibodies. And I think this will be the first of many types of treatment along the way. So as the scientists really narrow this down, I think there's going to be more than one way that they're going to be doing this. This just happens to be the first.
So the cost is going to be a question right off the bat for a lot of people. I know getting veneers can be very costly right now. What might it cost to regrow teeth?
So the way I look at it is, if we look at how we replace a tooth now with the dental implant, by the time you go through the process, a dental implant could be anywhere from $3,000 all the way up to $8,000 for a single tooth. So it also depends on why was the tooth lost in the first place, because we'll really have to get to the root of the problem before we start making new.
Exactly, guys. we need to get to the root of the problem, why people are losing their teeth, and that's going to come to vitamins, minerals, and just overall health. That's the cause of people losing their teeth and not doing mewing practices and stuff like that. So, yeah, you can regrow a tooth, but then what's to say you're not going to get another cavity on that tooth or end up losing that tooth too? Let's continue.
New teeth, because we just don't want the patient to go through this dental cycle of having to grow teeth over and over again. So I think the cost is probably going to be similar to what it costs now. I really have that's to be determined. But the other thing that we also have to take into consideration is when someone loses a tooth, there's bone loss. When the tooth is lost, the teeth start to shift around it. So I think that what will happen is we'll have to figure out new ways to grow bone and better ways to even move the teeth. So
you guys, new ways to regrow bone. Remember my video, which I'm probably going to play next, about the ultrasound device that grows bone. So it makes teeth and bone are the same thing. And so this is an example of a supplement that I take sometimes, Bone Up. And it's for bones. It's got vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, vitamin K3, and boron. Yeah. So definitely for your bones, guys. I know you need to take like K2. You need vitamin D. C, I don't know. It's tough to get C if you don't do fruit. Calcium. So this is definitely a supplement you guys can find.
in order to prepare a patient to get a new tooth, we're going to have to make.
I don't know how to start playing. How do I? All right, let me make this bigger. All right, so this is one supplement you guys can get anywhere, Bone Up, and at least you know you're getting vitamin C, vitamin D, bone density, skeletal nutrition. So you guys have to take vitamins, okay, if you want to grow teeth, if you want to take care of your teeth so you don't lose your teeth.
Some changes along the way. It's kind of funny, necessity is the mother of invention. So as we're able to grow new teeth, new developments in dentistry will happen as well to take precedence as well.
Yeah, and I guess it opens the door to what other bones might they be able to regrow outside of teeth. The possibilities could be endless with something like this. Are some people more
being able to grow other bones? So maybe this ultrasound stuff can grow bones, grow teeth, guys.
susceptible to tooth loss over time? You talked about some of the causes, but I would imagine prevention and not getting to that point is key here.
Yeah, prevention certainly, but there's also some genetics. We have patients that come in that brush and floss regularly, but genetics.
Guys, when they say genetics, they mean your culture, what you grew up with. So if people grew up eating candy, their mom ate candy, they ate candy, then they're going to be genetically more susceptible to having bad teeth. So when they say genetics, I guess some people just have stronger teeth. Probably has something to do with breastfeeding. Your stomach, probiotics, when you first were born. Basically, when you're in the womb and your first year of life getting breastfed, that's what created your immune system. And so that's what's going to determine your teeth health for basically the rest of your life for the most part. But obviously, you can change and you become like a newborn baby. And you guys know I talk about becoming like a newborn baby and how that's the best way to grow new teeth.
Also plays a role in bone loss, alignment of the teeth, tooth decay. All of those things will need to be addressed, but genetics also plays a role in bone loss.
Okay, so genetics play a role in bone loss. Makes sense, I guess.
Alignment of the teeth, tooth decay, all of those things will need to be addressed in order to make sure that we can successfully treat these patients as we go into making them new teeth.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Go to News Nation now.
All right, so that was that video. Alrighty. All right, next, guys. I want to talk about, like I said, the ultrasound device. This video was pretty popular. It's got 6,000
What's up, my
views.
YouTube world?
So this is actually like 2020 when, you know, everyone is, you can see my bandana, and that was my mask, that bandana. And so that was 2020, Arizona, and I was going hardcore on starting to really research this topic. And this is a video I found that's really cool.
Every time I post any kind of video anymore, everyone just wants to see videos about growing your teeth. It's a very fascinating subject, something I'm very interested in. And my tooth has not grown 100%. It's still growing. And there is a few reasons for that we can talk about. But I have a video pulled up I'm going to show you guys from a Canadian dentist, I guess you could say, who's been growing teeth for like 9 years. This video is from 2012. Okay, and he has a machine where you can actually grow your teeth. He accidentally discovered it with rabbits. He was trying to grow their jawline. So I'm going to show you guys this video, and also another thing I want to talk about is the child in India who grew like 500 teeth in his mouth. That's another thing we can look at. So a big part of what I want to talk about, first of all, is different evidence for growing your teeth, showing evidence around the world. I am a journalist, so I'm always fascinated in finding out different miracle stories and all that kind of stuff. So first of all, I'm going to show you guys this video, and then we can talk about it. And then I'm going to talk to you about my next plan to grow my tooth. To continue growing my tooth and why it's not growing 100%. Okay, so let's see if we can check out this video. Alright, let's get this going.
Sporting a toothless grin. It's a Canadian invention that
I just saw comments said, Emmy dent. I said I had an Emmy dent, but I need to use it more, so I don't know what an Emmy dent is. Thank you guys for sticking in here. I really appreciate it. And thank you for everyone watching this video in the future, because I made this mostly for you for the compilation.
that not only plugs the gaps, but fills the holes with brand new pearly whites. CTV.
Let's get this bigger. Hold on, yeah. Don't worry about. Oop. That could work.
Ryan Smith takes a puck to the face, and yes, those are his teeth.
As quickly as possible for you.
It's too
Hold on, guys. Let me fix it.
late for Smith's smile, but researchers at the University of Alberta could have a cure for future toothless hockey grins. An ultrasound device.
Okay, so let's see if we can check out this video.
Explains.
Chris Miller getting some time in the odd spot, and Ryan Smith is down and hurt.
It was a jaw-dropping shot as Edmonton Oiler Ryan Smith takes a puck to the face, and yes, those are his teeth.
As quickly as possible for you.
It's too late for Smith's smile, but researchers at the University of Alberta could have a cure for future toothless hockey grins. An ultrasound device that regrows human teeth. Tariq Albiali was researching jaw growth in rabbits.
Accidentally, when I applied the ultrasound, I found the lower incisor grow.
Albiali is the first to try the treatment on humans. After 20 minutes a day, new teeth started to grow in a month.
With this device, we'll get these roots together, hold them together, healing it together, and keep it forever.
Albiali's machine was too big, so he teamed up with nanotech expert Jai Chen, who scaled it down from this to this.
After you using this treatment, then you can throw away. So this is like a one-time use for you, and you can put it on easily. What we're working on is more like a user-friendly.
Professors at the University of Alberta have already filed a patent for this invention. While it's obviously still in the prototype phase, scientists here are hopeful it could hit the market in as little as 2 years.
Would have a
So guys, this was like, I think 2006 when they first heard of it. Now we're 2024 and it hasn't come out. They look and all that. Let's start over. And then the next video, I'm probably going to go into detail about this device.
Dropping shot as Edmonton Oiler Ryan Smith takes a puck to the face, and yes, those are his teeth.
As quickly as possible for you.
It's too late for Smith's smile, but researchers at the University of Alberta could have a cure for future toothless hockey grins. An ultrasound device that regrows human teeth. Tariq Albiali was researching jaw growth in rabbits.
Accidentally, when I applied the ultrasound, I found the lower incisor grow.
Albiali is the first to try the treatment on humans. After 20 minutes a day, new teeth started to.
So guys, it says right there, he's the first one to try it on humans. So it actually did grow teeth in humans. Listen.
I applied the ultrasound, I found the lower incisor grow.
Albiali is the first to try the treatment on humans. After 20 minutes a day, new teeth started to grow in a month.
20 minutes a day, a new tooth started to grow in a month. Let's play that again.
Grows human teeth. Tariq Albiali was researching jaw growth in rabbits.
Accidentally, when I applied the ultrasound, I found the lower incisor grow.
Albiali is the first to try the treatment on humans. After 20 minutes a day, new teeth started to grow in a month.
With this device, we'll get these roots together, held them together, healing it together, and keep it forever.
Albiali's machine was too.
Okay, so he said it'll get the roots together, healing together. What is it?
We'll get these roots together, held them together, healing it together, and keep it forever.
And keep it forever.
Albiali's machine was too big, so he teamed up with nanotech expert Jai Chen, who scaled it down from this to this.
after you using this treatment, then you can throw away. So this is like a one-time use for you, and you can put it on easily. What we're working on is more like a user-friendly.
Professors at the University of Alberta have already filed a patent for this invention. While it's obviously still in the prototype phase, scientists here are hopeful it could hit the market in as little as 2 years.
You would have a fantastic practical application.
No one knows more about losing teeth than Oilers dentist Anthony Sneezewell. He says time is limited when it comes to saving teeth.
If we can get to the point where it doesn't matter because we can use this device, then it's going to improve situations where we can reimplant teeth and they'll be successful long term.
For now, all the attention has taken Tariq Albiali off guard.
No, I don't have time to see my patients.
He's like, I know I don't have time to see my patients. He's actually back in it, seeing patients in Canada.
And he can't wipe the smile off his face.
Alright guys, so that video right there. That video right there is called Growing Back Teeth. It aired February 19th, 2012. So that's been out for like 9 years. And they said the patent will be ready in 2 years. So that means it's already been out. They've already been growing teeth out there with this device that uses ultrasonic waves. And it sounds really interesting. So that is one evidence that I wanted you guys to see. The channel is called Higher Consciousness. That was on the news, guys. So I'm going to have to call that guy and see what's going on and research that guy. So that will be a whole nother video. And then I wanted to show you guys the Indian child who grows 500 teeth. Okay. There we go. This could be it.
This little boy in India is feeling a lot better after a recent dental procedure. It wasn't your typical flossing and cleaning, though. That's because he had over 500 teeth removed from his mouth, according to doctors. The 7-year-old had complained of swelling on one side of his lower jaw for several years. Upon examination, doctors discovered a large benign tumor, and within that tumor, hundreds of small, hard, tooth-like structures. The small teeth are sometimes known as odontoids or denticles. Specialists array them by size.
Did she just say denticles? How did I just notice that?
Tooth-like structures. The small teeth are sometimes known as odontoids or denticles. Specialists array them by size for further examination.
Wait, let's see what the caption says. Yep, the caption.
Tooth-like structures. The small teeth are sometimes known as odontoids or denticles.
Denticle? Guys, I got a denticle. That's hilarious. How did I miss that last time I played this?
Specialists array them by size for further examination. The boy's medical condition is called compound composite odontoma, and it is so rare only a handful of people are known to have experienced it. Another well-publicized instance occurred in 2014, also in India. In that case, a teenager from the city of Mumbai had over 200 teeth removed from their mouth. Doctors aren't certain what causes the abnormal growth, but fortunately, they are able to treat those who have it. This is Inside Edition.
So I guess like 5 people out there grow extra teeth, and they're calling it a condition, but it's probably regular for people to grow extra teeth. It actually is. Like sharks, they have extra teeth that pull in once their teeth fall out. So alright, so that's another story. So if a child can grow 500 teeth, then I'm sure we can grow extra teeth. And why India? 2 kids in India. You think it's the turmeric? I think it might be. So that is interesting. Like, basically, people in India, they are losing their teeth, and they also have the most teeth. Oh, let's talk about the woman with the most teeth. That'd probably be a good next one. She has like 28 teeth or something. Where's that one? Where is she? Okay, well, anyways, I was actually going to show you guys the one that goes through the ultrasound device, because I feel like people are really interested in that. They want to hear more about the ultrasound device. Let me show you this ultrasound. We actually have him talking about it. Oh, here's the man with the most teeth right here. He has 37 teeth. So how many teeth are we supposed to have? Hey Siri, how many teeth are humans supposed to have? Here we go.
Depending on all your adult teeth movement, if you've ever had teeth removed or damaged, adults typically have 32 teeth.
Okay, so according to Siri, adults have 32 teeth. This guy's 37 teeth, so there's 5 extra teeth. This should be it.
To explain the accidental growth strategy.
Oh, sorry guys. Chat. Who's chatting? I'm going over all your videos. I've been subscribed, but your vids haven't been appearing on 12. Haven't been appearing. Well, I haven't been making that many videos, so thank you so much for watching, though. And
from accident.
You've probably seen all these videos, so sorry to my subscribers that have like seen all these videos, but I just want to put them all, the most important ones, all in one
Good morning,
place.
everyone.
But thank you guys. I have like 3 people that always watch my videos, and I just want to say thank you, and I love you, and let's show you this.
Thanks for David and Kevin for inviting me to present and share with you my discovery and how we are moving from accidental discovery in the lab to advice that can save millions of people's teeth around the world. So this is myself. I work at University of Alberta in orthodontics, and also I'm a private practitioner in outside. I have a private office, and also I have a PhD in bioengineering. In 2006, there was a huge media release invented researchers patent new technology that can regrow teeth. And hopefully, in a few years, we can reach that claim. But a device that can help you grow your own teeth.
Alright guys, he said, so hopefully we can live up to that claim or whatever. Let's see what he said.
Broke a tooth, grow it back. So this is true. We can reach that claim. But a device
Hopefully
that
in a
can
few
help
years
you grow
we can reach that claim. So, I mean, it said that he grew teeth, and then he said hopefully they can, so I don't know.
your own teeth. Broke a tooth, grow it back. So this is true. I'll share with you what we have and where we are and the future. Okay, so this is accidental discovery in dental research. Basically, if you are familiar what's distraction osteogenesis or surgical bone lengthening. So if someone has a short bone, like this girl, for example, this leg is short. So what they do to lengthen this short leg, they cut it, put a screw in it, and then they open the screw every day, and then in few months, the short leg can be as long as the normal leg. Okay. In craniofacial area, we are dealing with lots of problems, especially with the lower jaw. When the lower jaw is underdeveloped like this, we can do the same thing, the same technique. We break the jaw, put a fixator with a screw in place, and then after a few weeks, then the patient move from here to here. And basically, the whole idea is to regenerate or grow the patient's own new bone without.
So he's talking about growing bone, you gotta break the bone. They've been doing bone lengthening for a while, so it makes sense that he's talking about regenerating.
The need for any hip or any bone graft or any other materials. The only problem with this technique in the craniofacial area, usually we hope to get the bone from here to here, but most of the time the bone doesn't grow in the direction that we have. And most of the time it grows in different directions, and the output or the resultant bone shape is not what we are actually planned for. So we try to look into something that can promote the bone healing at this distraction site or at the bone fracture site. So we looked at different non-invasive techniques, and ultrasound was the best one or best solution that's been used in clinical trials and in the lab for almost 30 years to promote fracture healing or bone, to help healing of fractured bone. So we have three types of ultrasound, just to introduce you briefly what ultrasound, because lots of people get confused about the sonar that's being used. So we have three types of ultrasound, just to introduce you briefly what ultrasound was the best one
So it says ultrasound, it is sound waves, but humans cannot hear it. Its vibration is higher than the human hearing. That's why it's called ultra high. So it's like literally sound, guys.
Or best solution that's been used in clinical trials and in the lab for almost 30 years to promote fracture healing or bone, to help healing of fractured bone. So we have three types of ultrasound, just to introduce you briefly what ultrasound, because lots of people get confused about the sonar that's being used and the shock waves. So there are three types of ultrasound, depends on the power. The shock waves that can use diagnostic, that's this diagnostic that lots of pregnant women can use to check their babies. And operative that can crush kidney or renal stones, and it has lots of power. And the therapeutic one that's mainly used in physiotherapy. And this is the one that we are going to talk about its application in dentistry today.
So that's interesting. How it crushes kidney stones, some type of ultrasound. That's pretty powerful stuff.
So the first research that I did was at University of Illinois, and that was my PhD, was to evaluate a commercially available ultrasound device that's been used to help healing of fractured bone on bone maturation during mandibular or lower jaw distraction osteogenesis or lower jaw surgical lengthening. As you can see in this rabbit here, we cut the lower jaw, we start to lengthen or open the screw, and then we hope only new bone to be filled in this space here. And this is where the cut was. And when I did the cut, I cut the lower incisor as well. And we were really excited to see what's going to happen to that lower incisor.
Looks like they had to do some cutting. They like cut the jaw or something. Sounds hectic.
And then after a few days, you can see the side that treated by ultrasound, the tooth was growing more than the other side. And that was a big discovery, and I got lots of criticism from my supervisor. What did you do to this poor rabbit? Nobody will believe you. You will present this in an improper research book. And
wow, he got a lot of criticism from his higher-ups about this.
Lots of funny stuff. And then, until 4 weeks after this discovery, we did the histology, and then this is the new bone that you can see here. And in the middle of the gap, we had a new tissue that it's not bone. And on a higher microscopic level, you can see, or if you're an expert in the dental field, this is new tooth that's been formed at this destruction site. That was the first time in history that we can show people that new dental tissue can be formed in few days. Again, rabbit's teeth are different slightly from human teeth, okay? So there was lots of criticism how to apply this into clinical trial or in human. So basically, the results of this research that ultrasound can generate new dental tissue formation, and this new dental tissue formation is dentin. And dentin,
so it forms new dental.
Basically, it makes the bulk of the
tissue
tooth.
formation, dentin.
And cementum, which is the outer layer that attach the roots of the teeth to the bone. Okay. So these two main parts can dentin. And dentin basically it makes the bulk of the tooth, and cementum, which is the outer layer.
Dentin makes the bulk of the tooth, and cementum, which is a layer
that attach the roots of the teeth to the bone. Okay. So these two main parts can be regenerated by ultrasound in rabbits, not the enamel yet, because the enamel is from human teeth. Okay. So there was lots of criticism how to apply this into clinical trial or in human. So basically, the results of this research that ultrasound can generate new dental tissue formation, and this new dental tissue formation is dentin. And dentin basically it makes the bulk of the tooth, and cementum, which is the outer layer that attach the roots of the teeth to the bone. Okay, so these two main parts can be regenerated by ultrasound in rabbits, not the enamel yet, because the enamel is a different story.
Here's the secret weapon today's top coaches influence.
All right, add. So dentin, I guess ultrasound helped create that. And the rabbits started growing teeth, but in the last one I showed you guys, he was actually experimenting on human teeth. Skippered.
We move teeth, there is, and this new dental tissue formation is dentin. And dentin basically it makes the bulk of the tooth, and cementum, which is the outer layer that attach the roots of the teeth to the bone. Okay, so these two main parts can be regenerated by ultrasound in rabbits, not the enamel yet, because the enamel is a different story. So in orthodontics, when we move teeth, there are lots of risk factors that a big chunk of people can get into a big problem that's unresolved at this moment, which is root resorption or root shortening. So when you have braces for 3 or 4 years, if you are one of those high-risk patients, what can happen? The roots can be gone.
All right, guys, got a good comment from Alex. Someone needs to experiment with the ME Dent ultrasound toothbrush. Sounds great. Let's do it. I'm in.
On a daily basis, one of the cases. And also on other patients from UK, all over the world, they have this problem, and there is no treatment for those patients so far.
Way of getting it treated.
So we started a clinical trial, pilot clinical trial on patients that they have braces, and in some patients that they are going to have braces, some of them we have to take some teeth so we can have spaces so we can straighten up their crooked teeth. On those patients, the teeth that to be extracted are always good candidates for us to do some research on them, because the patients are going to lose them anyways, right? So yeah. But we had also hard time recruiting patients, because most of them, they are excited to get into the braces. We want to finish the braces so and so anyways. So we're successful in getting some patients. And we start to apply some forces to induce root erosion or root resorption. And on the other side, in each patient, we apply the commercially available ultrasound device. You can see the applicator here is big like a Tony, and it wasn't actually comfortable for the patients to apply it. But I was lucky to get really good patients or compliant patients to use this commercially available device. After 4 weeks, the teeth that didn't receive ultrasound, you can see the erosion. This is the cementum layer here, and also the dentin get eroded, and this root as well, you can see the erosion everywhere. But interestingly, after 4 weeks, when we applied the ultrasound here, new dental tissue was formed, new dentin and new cementum. That was, again, the first time in history that we can show that new dental tissue can be formed in 4 weeks. And that was published in the American Journal of Orthodontics. So we start to move more higher to higher forces, because when we did this pilot study, we were aware, like we had to be very careful not to apply too much force so the patient don't get severe pain and stuff. Now we're confident enough to apply huge amount of force and see what in the real life, what's gonna happen. So this is what happened. This is at the University of Alberta. A patient came for the same experiment, and then we apply huge amount of force, like almost 13 times the original force that we applied.
So it looks like when they added force to the ultrasound device, it did better. You can really see here this grew.
Just try to imitate the real time or the real life orthodontic force application. And then when we apply ultrasound to this site only, you can see the root was preserved here, but the inside root was severely resorbed, and the control root, or the tooth that's been moved without any ultrasound, the two roots get shorter compared to the preserved root here. So that means ultrasound really works. So
that means ultrasound really works. Nice.
We have lots of patients that have been send us emails, photographs of their x-rays, photos on daily basis. You try to save the roots. So you can see millions of patients worldwide, they have these problems.
What just happened, y'all? Oh, I had to do part 2. That was part 1.
Like if I get a patient that with the teeth roots look like one of those forms, these patients are at high risk of root resorption. But what happens in a heavy, crowded private practice, some orthodontists see between 60 to 120 patients a day. They overlook some of those patients. And what happens after 6 months of treatment, when the patients start to say, oh, my teeth are really, really moving, they take the x-ray, and this is what happens. The root is gone. So there is no one single treatment for those patients other than taking out the braces. And
all right, guys, I'm going to come back to this, but I think what we need to do right now is get some updated information, because I know that some of you have been watching my channel, so you're ready for some new stuff. So let's get something new. Live research. Obviously, Google, guys. Grow new teeth. See, AI doesn't even say. Usually you get AI like saying something about it, but what are stem cells? Humans may be able. Popular mechanics. Missing teeth. Okay, grow new teeth drug. Let's check into that real quick. Japan. So AI says May 2024, Japanese pharmaceutical company Toragem Biopharma announced that it would begin human trials for a drug that could help regrow missing teeth. The drug is based on research by Dr. Katsu Takahashi. Cool name, dude. Tatsu Takahashi. Dr. Katsu. Okay, an oral maxillofacial surgeon at Kyoto University and co-founder of his pharma company, Toragem. So yeah, the website, if you go to like Toragem Biopharma, you could find out exactly what they're doing. We click that. So the drug's an antibody that targets a protein called uterine sensitization associated gene, USAG-1, which normally prevents tooth growth. And I have obviously posted about this before, guys, but just want to see if there's any new stuff. In animal tests, the drug simulated the development of tooth buds in the jaw. Okay, guys, one thing I need to say is each root can have multiple tooth buds. That's one thing I did learn somewhere, somehow. The drug is intended to help people with tooth agenesis, a condition where permanent teeth develop incorrectly, as well as those with congenital endotia, a condition where people are born missing with some of their teeth, or some or all of their teeth. The drug also can be used in adults who retain undeveloped tooth buds. If the drug is successful, it could be available in patients within 6 years. So, guys, it's going to be quicker than 6 years, but we all need to hold strong. So don't mess up your teeth or pull your teeth before we got this drug. I don't think I'll take it. It's an injection, supposedly, and I really don't want, like, an injection in my mouth. And like I said in my other video, I don't want to have, like, a tooth sticking out of my ear or something. It's a tooth, it's growing. You think people are going to like if I have a tooth growing if it's on the side of my face? Doubt it. See, my tooth needs to be growing in the right spot. It's growing. Tooth growing drug has been approved. May. Groundbreaking tooth approaches in humans. So not much stuff since May. Let's just see if anyone's grown a new tooth. Woman, I don't know. Woman grows new tooth. Oh yeah, I need to talk about the one where the woman grew tooth after getting struck by lightning. If you guys haven't seen that one, okay, here's a good one. Age 85, a woman grows a tooth. So let's see, maybe this is the one with the lightning.
I mean, it's crazy to think about it.
Sorry guys, I don't pay extra. So let's just get me bigger. Yo, what up, y'all? Who's chilling? Okay, guys, we are doing the ultimate compilation of grow new teeth, evidence, videos, topics. I've been wanting to do this for a minute, but I just got a live program, a live stream. All right, so let's.
How can you enjoy sweets without the risk of... What caused an elderly woman to grow 2 new teeth?
What?
How can you enjoy sweets without the risk of cavities? The answers are coming up. Here is today's dental news. Good news for those looking to satisfy a sweet tooth without the dangers of cavities and high blood sugar, a digital lollipop. Researchers at the National University of Singapore are working on a taste simulator that can mimic the flavors of sweet, sour, and salty. It uses electrical currents to simulate the taste sensations on the user's tongue. This new device could be used for diabetics craving sweets or people experiencing diminished senses of taste while undergoing chemotherapy. An 87-year-old woman in Croatia has grown 2 new teeth in her mouth after being struck by lightning 2 years ago. The story is just becoming public now because she wanted to wait until her dentist had time to study and confirm why this happened.
See, guys, the dentist confirmed.
The dentist has stated that the stress from the strike could have made the 2 teeth grow.
Stress. I remember I made this video and I was like, stress. Lightning, electricity. Let's see if we can find anything about lightning and growing new teeth. Lightning. Can't even spell. Grow new teeth. Is this a phenomenon? Oh, look at this! This is my video coming up, guys. Wow. 3 old people. In my channel, 3 old people lost tooth grows. The science behind growing a set of teeth. This is me, guys. Oh my god. So it looks like something about that. Anyways.
Coming up, highlights from the Greater New York Dental Meeting. The dentist has stated that the time to study and confirm why this happened. The dentist has stated that the stress from the strike could have made the 2 teeth. People experiencing diminished chemotherapy. Struck by lightning 2 new teeth. An 87-year-old woman in Croatia has grown 2 new teeth in her mouth after being struck by lightning 2 years ago. The story is just becoming public now because she wanted to wait until her dentist had time to study and confirm why this happened. The dentist has stated that the stress from the strike could have made the two teeth grow. Coming up, highlights from the Greater New York Dental Meeting.
Guys, I feel like we need to hear more about this lightning story. I'm sorry, but to me, this lightning story is real. Lightning. Lightning. Oh my god. Strike. Rose new teeth. Got 27 views, guys. That's tight. 3 old people. See, my video comes up, y'all. Maybe we need to watch that OG video, because I was, you know, that was summer. Shit was fire. Right.
What's up, my YouTube?
This video has 8,000 views, y'all.
YouTube world, I just had to make this video. I did some research. I found out about at least 3 old people that regrew their teeth, and we're talking old people who had lost their teeth, so regrowing their lost tooth completely. Okay, so first of all, here we go. I found a video on YouTube says woman grows 2 new teeth at age 85. Lightning teeth. Okay, so I can't play this, guys, because of copyright. But
oh, I didn't play the video, but I just played it for you guys. That's tight. Okay. Anyways,
basically the story goes, this woman got struck by lightning, and then she grew 2 teeth at 85 years old. So that was the story there. This was on the news. All right. So this was on the news 2013. And actually, she's from... Where was this woman from?
okay, I think it was Croatia, so that's probably how I find it. Croatia. Croatia. We have news on the Croatian news channel. Comes up though, that's crazy. Euro News, basic guide, bone grafting. Dang, there's really not much about this Croatian woman. Lightning strike. 2 new teeth. Okay, here we go. Fat burns, bolt of lightning. It does right here say 2006, a Croatian woman needed to be treated for burns after a bolt of lightning hit her in the mouth and went out of her body through her bottom. Hold on, y'all. BBC, this looks kind of legitimate. Holy snap. Alright, let's get this bigger. Let me just zoom in. Can I zoom? Alright. Okay. Alright, so it's there. Hope this does it. Here we go. Alright. A Croatian woman needed to be treated for burns after a bolt of lightning struck her in the mouth and went out of her body through her bottom. The 27-year-old... Oh, what? Okay, wait a minute. 27-year-old. I thought this was... I thought it was an old... Wait a minute. This is someone else. The bolt traveled through the water pipe and caught the woman in the middle of brushing. This chick is brushing her teeth and lightning hit. She was lucky because her rubber slippers meant the lightning didn't go through her feet. which could have caused a rubber. Oh my God! So rubber slippers can help you from lightning. Lightning is attracted to metal, so the rubber slippers protected the woman because the bolt couldn't travel further. She had to treatment burns in her mouth and her bottom. Okay, is this? I don't think this is the same woman. Doesn't say her name. But that's still an interesting story. I like how Nikola Tesla comes out with this lighting thing, but I'm one of the only people that have really talked about this story, so there's definitely a lot more research to do with lightning strike. But let's go back to the compilation of videos here. Alright, guys, I guess I'm gonna play my recent video and just show you guys what I've come to. Let me see with the music how it sounds, but this is a good one in terms of what you need to do. So
What is up, my YouTube world? It has been way too long since I made a video.
alright, I'm gonna zoom. I'm talking about vitamins in this one. Well, I might as well show you guys my vitamin.
And see right there, guys, check my vitamin. Grow new teeth. Vitamin.
I'm about to start taking this vitamin, guys.
Roxy BTD. Country too close though, but if you check here, it's got a bunch of nutrients.
Okay.
And the only thing
you know what I do want to show you guys is the placebo effect. Let's talk about placebo effect. If you believe something to be true, if you believe that your teeth will grow, then placebo effect. Everyone knows it's a placebo, but it says when a person's health improves after taking a placebo or dummy treatment that has no therapeutic benefit. The word placebo comes from the Latin and means I shall please. The effect occurs because of the patient's perception of the intervention, such as expectations, conditioning, or clinician's style. Okay. So I just want to show you guys a quick video. I don't know, where is it? Spirit Science. I don't know if I can play this video, but, you know. I wonder if I could just... Oh, maybe I'll mute it and then you guys can read or read it out loud what it says. That might be the way. Why isn't that? Come on. Alright, so guys, this video is talking about the placebo effect. Alright, Spirit Science. Placebo. And I saw it like a month ago. It was actually pretty new. I'm finding it right here. Spirit Science. Oh, it's not even coming up, but... Alright, basically, let me just tell you guys this story while I find it. But the placebo effect happens when you tell someone certain things. So, for example, these kids, they had, like 10 of them, they said that this plant wasn't poisonous, and they, like, actually put, like, poison ivy on these kids' arms. The study sounds really bad. And then they put a regular plant on people's arms and said it was poison ivy. And the ones that got the placebo plant actually got infected, but the people that got the real poison ivy, they didn't even get affected.
The talk is called The Evolution of Consciousness.
Yes, this channel is really good. Spirit Burst. Okay, so let's see here. Recent videos. Is that what this guy looks like? Self-healing. Okay, this is gonna be a good one. Proof we create our own reality. Okay. Well, anyways, this would be a good one to start off with real quick.
The pineal gland has tiny little cilia, hair-like all around it. When you hold your breath, you finally let your breath out, and you allow that cerebrospinal.
In my last video, I shared some crazy stories about the placebo effect, like how people were healing from sham surgeries, or the kids who became immune to poison ivy just by their thought alone. But honestly, I cut a lot out of that other video because there was just too much to share, and I wanted to keep things simple. So today, we're gonna take this conversation further. The
I'm pretty sure this one talks about dental stuff.
goal? To blow your mind. And more specifically, to give you some takeaways that you can use to elevate your whole reality. As before, many of these stories are very well documented in Joe Dispenza's books, as well as his Rewired series. Now to start, in the comments of the last video, some people commented that the doctors who performed sham surgeries were actually committing malpractice because, well, sham surgeries. But were they really? Well, in order to answer that, let's discuss how this whole thing started, which was during World War II when American surgeon Henry Beecher ran out of morphine while treating a patient. He was really worried that the soldier would go into fatal cardiovascular shock without medication. But instead, without missing a beat, his nurse loaded up a syringe with saline, basically salt water, and injected it. Instantly, the soldier calmed down as though he had received morphine, and they did the operation without him experiencing much pain at all. Beecher saw these results over and over across the war, and in 1955, he authored a clinical review of 15 studies on the placebo and made history by calling for a new model of medical research that would become randomized controlled trials to see how far this really goes. Basically, they allowed for placebo surgeries at random in order to test the theory. And so technically, all of the doctors performing these fake surgeries weren't actually committing malpractice. They were following the industry standards of medical research, even if it might seem unethical to us today. Now, some might say, well, the ends justify the means. And that's up to you if you feel that way. And it's okay if you disagree. Nevertheless, if this research wasn't done, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation today and would have a lot less information as to just how powerful we really are. This initial study, of course, led to tons and tons of experiments, like in the 1970s, where it was discovered that the body could release endorphins, natural painkillers, just as drugs do. In this particular study, 40 dental patients getting wisdom teeth removed had huge pain relief from placebo medicine. And when the patients later were given a drug that would have removed the morphine effect, their natural effect also went away. Now you might be thinking, yeah, from placebo medicine. And when the patients later could release endorphins, natural painkillers, just as drugs do. In this particular study, 40 dental patients getting wisdom teeth removed had huge pain relief from placebo medicine. And when the patients later were given a drug that would have removed the morphine effect, their natural effect also went away. Given a drug that would have removed the just as drugs do. In this particular study, 40 dental patients getting wisdom teeth removed had huge pain relief from placebo medicine. And when the
All right, guys, so there's pain relief from placebo medicine. So, you know, maybe just get yourself a vitamin and write painkiller on it. But the vitamin I made that says grow new teeth, after I watched this video, this other one, Spirit Burst, the one he made before this, and I was like, I literally was half asleep. This video is, and I thought about this, I was watching like a movie or a show, and then this video came in the background of my mind, and all of a sudden I realized that the best thing I can give this world is a vitamin. I mean, not give, but that's the best scenarios. We need vitamins, and just, this is a placebo vitamin, guys, that I made for myself. So power of thought, that's the main thing I want people to realize, power of thought.
patients later were given a drug that would have removed the morphine effect, their natural effect also went away. Now you might be thinking, yeah, Patchman, but the problem with placebos is that they only work when you don't know that you're taking one. You gotta be tricked. But actually, that's not true either. In 2010, a study was done with IBS patients, irritable bowel syndrome, who were told that they'd be taking a placebo to help them with their problem. So everyone in this study fully knew that they'd be taking a sugar pill, and also believed that it would help them. And you guessed it, it really worked for everyone, just from receiving the suggestion that it would relieve their symptoms regardless. The notion that we can affect our reality through thought, belief, or expectation, whether consciously or unconsciously, of course isn't new. The Bible, for instance, is filled with stories of miraculous healings for a variety of reasons. You probably remember that one of the woman who touched Yeshua's robe. She was healed because of her faith. Even if such masters are really that powerful in their energy, doesn't it take two to tango? So it would seem logical then that the person seeking healing must believe in order to receive. The hard science on this shows that our bodies can create our own endorphins, natural pain relievers, and other healing ingredients that we need on command. Truly, it seems that the human body can act like its own pharmacy, producing its own pain medication and other drugs, maybe even better than the ones that the doctors can prescribe. The big key and secret to making the whole thing work, though, is our state of being. And this new research, upon its discovery, opened up an era of scientific study called psychoneuroimmunology, the effect of thoughts and emotions on the immune system, an important segment of the mind-body connection.
Guys, immune system is so important for teeth growth. So you got to have positive thoughts, keep your immune, and say, every day say, I have amazing teeth. I have healthy teeth. Say it every day. Don't say your teeth are bad, guys. You can recreate your teeth. And soon I'm going to show a miracle video of people that are growing gold teeth because they believed.
But so far, we've only been discussing this at the top level, surgeries and faith healing. But what about everyday life for most of us? Consider your own thoughts. Do you think that you're more susceptible to getting the flu when all winter long you're seeing articles about flu season, flu shots, and stuff like that? Are we more likely to get arthritis, stiff joints, poor memory, and lower energy and sex drive as we get older just because that's what commercials and entertainment commonly depicts? What if the human body was actually designed to live much longer than we thought? What other self-fulfilling prophecies are we creating in our minds without being aware of what we're doing? And what inevitable truths can we successfully reverse simply through thinking new thoughts and choosing new belief patterns? Now, there are two more stories that I think give all of us personally some major keys to using this in our own lives and creating huge improvement day over day. The first story comes from a study in 2007 involving 84 maids and daily exercise. These maids at first did not realize that they were actually exercising every day just by doing their job, making beds, moving from room to room. And in an interview to start, 67% of the women told the researchers that they didn't exercise regularly, and about 33% said they never exercised at all. Now, there were 2 hotels that these maids worked, so they were isolated from each other, and they told all of the women in one hotel that just by doing their daily work, they were actually burning calories and doing more than the Surgeon General's recommended daily exercise amount. And for the other hotel, well, they didn't tell them that. They just let them go about their business as usual. The results? Pretty mind-blowing. After 1 month, all of the maids in the first hotel lost an average of 2 pounds, lowered their percentage of body fat, and lowered their systolic blood pressure by an average of 10 points.
So even if you don't work out and you just think that you work out, you actually get healthier. You literally just have to think that you're working out.
Even though they didn't change anything about the way they were living their lives. Same eating habits, same work, no added exercise. The other group, doing the exact same job, remained virtually unchanged. Now sure, 2 pounds isn't a lot, but just imagine the same effect over a longer period of time. If that number stereotyped boys and girls in elementary school. Our environment triggers associations hardwired into our brains, causing us to act and think in certain ways without being conscious of what we're doing. It's like priming a water pump. There's gotta be water already in the pumping system in order to move water through it. So in these examples, the idea or expectation that one will do better or worse will lead to that outcome.
All right, guys, so we have to expect that we can regrow teeth. The belief is so important. And I do want to show you guys a video real quick about people in church growing gold teeth. I wanted to show you guys this whole like documentary. But basically, even before my tooth grew, I started believing in growing new teeth when I was like 19 years old. because I saw this video in. So I just want to make sure people see this. Let me fast forward here. This is a powerful, powerful movie, guys. Like, miracles happen when you believe, guys. So this guy, his aunt grew a new tooth, and he was like, "What? I'm making a documentary."
So, what was the miracle that happened to you?
God gave us gold teeth.
Hold on. Did you hear that?
God gave us gold teeth.
God gave him gold teeth.
I should probably stop it here and explain a few things. You're probably wondering who these people are. Well, I can assure you they aren't crazy. In fact, that's Aunt Patsy, and that's Uncle Bob. Now, I'm not the type of person who just believes everything he hears, but when your own family, who you've known your whole life and you know is on the up and up, tells you that, well, this happened to them in church.
Alright, let's see here. It sounds like she said God gave us gold teeth. So it sounded like it happened to the.
Well, this happened to them.
So guys, that's a new gold tooth that this chickie got at church.
Them in church? Let's just say.
Oh, whoa, he got two! Look at those gold teeth! OMG! What? Those look good! What's this? We need to make sure we have the best quality here. Let's go up in quality. Alright, let's go back. Sure, the gold teeth.
You've known your whole life and you know is on the up and up, tells you that, well, this happened to them in church? Let's just say it.
He got two gold teeth at church, guys. So this, I saw this 15, and that was, you know, like 20 years ago. And that
Makes you start to question a few things.
guys, it literally just grew. A gold tooth grew in his mouth, guys.
So I began to wonder, well, if God put gold teeth in somebody's mouth, what else was he up to? I decided to travel the world to find out. And let me tell you, if you think this is weird, it's about to get a whole lot weirder.
Uh-oh.
Everyone, no matter who you are or what you believe, has a kind of grid of understanding. Usually this grid is based on your experience or upbringing. My grid was pretty simple. God can do miracles if he wants to, but I never saw any, so, you know, they must be pretty rare. Taking my camera to churches where I heard God was doing, but apparently to accept the whole gold teeth thing because of my aunt and uncle, even though I still thought it was really stinking weird. But apparently, God wanted to make sure I got the point.
So I guess these people are getting gold teeth. So there's one of these teeth that were produced. Oh, well, that's the thing, like, God could have given them real teeth, but for some reason they're gold, so I don't know. But it looks like a straight up, the whole tooth is, that's wild. That guy, like, this is multiple people that got these gold teeth. Dang, they all look similar, too. Dang, that was like 5 different people who got teeth. That's like a solid piece of gold, dude.
Yes, my teeth have been in a kind of a disastrous situation. The dentists are so expensive, and I'm a senior, and I mean, I really needed some dental work, and he did it for me.
Wow. Hallelujah. Let me see that flashlight. He's got a flashlight. Let me see your flashlight real quick. Look at this. If you can see it, let's see. On the bottom, look at that.
It didn't take long for me to realize that gold teeth were just the tip of the iceberg. But even though so many people were getting these things, I couldn't shake that nagging question of why. Why teeth? Why would a god who's so normal do something so...
Check that gold tooth, guys.
abnormal?
Well, certainly it's a sign and a wonder. And when it started happening here, I got in touch with unbelief that I didn't know I had.
Some of these church people, I think they're out in California, were like, what is going on?
Why would God do this? This is the people ask the question, if God's going to show up and do miracles, why doesn't he heal that lady in the wheelchair? Forget about gold teeth for somebody. And, it's an unanswered question. I don't know why God does what he does sometimes. But I do know we had a lady in a wheelchair get a gold tooth one time, and she was very, very happy. She didn't say, I don't want this, I want my healing. She just...
The chick in the wheelchair got a gold tooth and she was happy. Cool story, guys. Honestly, that, I think, left an impression on me, 19 years old, seeing that story and the power of belief. So we're not going to keep it on the religious aisle forever. I think next, guys, we need to go over where I'm at right now, the 7 steps to grow new teeth, and I wrote it out on this.
Just wanted to make a quick video with all the instructions to growing teeth. I hand wrote it, and then I added some little tidbits for you guys. So we got here steps to grow extra teeth. That's gonna be the key, is extra. Fix your teeth by coconut oil pulling every day, which means hold a teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth 20 minutes, then spit oil outside. Step 2, sleep 12 to 16 hours a day like a baby. And when you are sleeping, keep your mouth closed while sleeping. 3, practice mewing and create.
Alright, guys, so while you're sleeping, don't be like, alright. Alright, let me get the, get this here. And then get this here. Alright.
Create space by expanding jawline. If you don't.
Alright, guys, so remember mewing? You want your tongue to be right up here in your mouth, between your teeth, your top teeth. And you want to close your mouth. You don't check is on the top divine healer teacher. Curry Blake is the top divine. I need to write this down. Curry Blake. Curry Blake. Does he have like YouTube videos we can play maybe? Divine healer, okay. Yeah, we need to figure out more healing techniques too.
Don't know about mewing, Google how to mew. You gotta expand your jawline to make space for extra teeth.
Because guys, so this tooth that's growing, it's on the bottom here. So the only way the bottom jawline is going to expand is if the top jawline is expanded, because your whole head is made from different pieces. So you got to really expand your entire face. That's why some people are like this, and then some people are like that, you know? So keep your mouth closed 98% of the time. tongue right there, guys.
4. Eat a healthy diet of organic meat, eggs, salad, fish, broth. Limit carbs and vegetables. Move your body and strengthen muscle. So, healthy diet, healthy lifestyle, guys. You got to do it. Exercise is key.
Diet and minerals and vitamins are probably key. Like I said, I made myself a vitamin, so make sure you guys are taking a multivitamin for your teeth.
5. Believe you can grow extra teeth or even gold teeth. If you need to listen to high vibrational sounds, that could actually help grow teeth as well.
I was thinking part of this thing I can play some high vibe sounds to regrow teeth. We need to really look into that, so we're going to look into that today.
We're going to make a video about that at some point. Number 6, increase stem cell activity by using red light therapy, coffee, and physical touch of gums. So you guys can touch your gums to stimulate the stem cells. And the reason why the infrared therapy works is because it charges up your mitochondria. Also avoid sugar, high carb diet, GMOs, pesticides, processed foods. And I end off here, you wouldn't give a donut to a baby.
Baby
right,
lifestyle, guys.
And if you actually do want to get this awesome cell phone case,
I got the.
if you do want a consultation, 1 hour, 20
Space News,
and you can choose
Space News. Oh, I don't have it up anymore. Just kidding. But you can just see it on here. How to regrow teeth, y'all. So, just wanted to go into that. Okay, guys, this is an important video. The danger of root canals. And this is a video I saw quite a few years ago. Really affected me because this guy kind of explained how we are like a battery pack and our teeth are like the breaker box, and if you remove those switches on the breaker box, then it's going to really affect turning on certain organs, and each tooth is related to a different organ. So this is actually super important. Let's just listen in real quick.
More about teeth because that's terribly important in the understanding how to get people well. Now, if you look at the lower left image, you see a car battery that has corrosion around it, which means that the alternator in that car is going to have trouble keeping that battery charged up. Well, the tooth just above it is attached to a muscle battery, but it also has corrosion, and thus it also has trouble keeping that battery charged up. And then as corrosion in either your car battery or your tooth gets worse over time, then it gets harder and harder and harder and harder to keep your battery packs charged up. And eventually, in the car battery, the corrosion will come outside the battery itself and start corroding through your battery cable, which now means you have a total short circuit and your car won't start. Well, this process occurs in the body when the infection in the tooth moves out into the bone. So when you have infection in a bone around a tooth, it actually works just like.
So guys, with the coconut oil pulling, it's really going to help with that infection. It's going to pull out bacteria. It's going to pull out the bad stuff. So definitely be on the coconut pulling ASAP, everyone, just to prevent yourself from losing your tooth.
Circuit breaker, and takes down that circuit. And then around a tooth, it actually works just like a circuit breaker, and takes down that circuit. And then the two circumstances in which that occurs is either a root canal tooth, which is, of course, a dead tooth. Most of you may know the way you do a root canal is you drill a little hole in the top of the tooth and you put an auger down in and you rip out the artery and rip out the nerve and kill the tooth, and then you fill it with putty. You know, the problem is that now the tooth is dead and all dead tissue gets infected.
What's up, guys? Okay, let's get into this video. The reason for this video, and I've been wanting to make this for a long time, is do not remove your teeth, no matter what. Even if you have cavities, don't remove your teeth. Even if you have really effed up teeth, do not pull your teeth out. You need to fix your teeth. You need to heal your teeth. And all dentists want to do is find ways to pull your teeth out and put like metal stuff in your teeth. Okay, don't do that. You can pull your tooth out and it might grow back, but the research is still happening, guys. So to heal the teeth that you do have, and you can do that with the coconut oil pulling, you can do that with the red light therapy. If you want to go to the dentist and just get like a basic cleaning, like okay, but don't take your teeth out, okay?
Yeah, guys, just avoid the dentist because they don't care about you and they just care about money. And even when they grow new teeth, they're going to charge like $3,000 tooth when you can just do it with your mind. Think about that one, guys. Think about that one.
Tooth moves out